Welcome to Sharjah. We're live at the beginning of this 5-match series between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. NIB Bank presents Cool and Cool Cup 2013. Pakistan win the toss for the third time in the T20s and now in the ODIs, but this time they opt to bat first. Couple of changes from that team that played in the T20s. The skipper is in. That's Misbah-ul Haq for Umar Amin. Shahjeel Khan. He will interest lots of Pakistanis. An exciting player. He makes his debut. And then Junaid Khan's back in for the youngster Usman Khan. Sri Lanka, of course, one change, leaving out Kulasekara. And he's being replaced by Lakmal. Other than that, the youngsters who played in the T20 International will be taking the field.
Shahjeel, 24 years of age, hails from Hyderabad. 51.45 is the average in listed domestic matches. Highest score of 194. He certainly can belt the ball hard. 750s. His partner is also very talented. Good credentials. Ahmed Shahzad got a big 100, a great 100 against South Africa in South Africa. Average less than 30, but it's still early days for him. 22 years of age. He can only improve if he bats well, if he bats sensibly. He could very well be upwardly mobile in his career.
Suranga Lakmal. He will be opening the bowling for the Sri Lankans, replacing Nuwan Kulasekara. 18 matches to him. But a lot of work to be done in terms of numbers for Suranga Lakmal as well. But he's been trusted ahead of Kulasekara, which is the type of confidence a player does need.
Batsmen should find it comfortable batting on this track. Here we go then. Ball number 1 of the first ODI. Nice carry and bounce outside the off stump. Shahjeel Khan lets it go. One of our commentators, Danny Morrison, fell in love with the pitch. There he is, giving a tough time to this pitch. The glisten on his top and that on the pitch is very, very similar.
So similar to wickets that we have played on, Ramiz. That sheen, that's a hallmark of Sharjah.
Too close to cut. And he'll find it that as an opener, he needs to focus on what shots he can play and which line to avoid. That's a very good delivery. Enticed him into playing that shot because it was nearer the stumps, this delivery.
It was a late decision from Shahjeel. Was looking for that angle, but Lakmal was able to straighten it down the line. No real swing.
There's that cut shot, is off the mark in international one-day cricket.
Started slightly wider, Lakmal. If he's not careful, these early overs will really count. That's when the fielding team can get on top of the batting team and put them under pressure.
There were 2 slips early on. Now 1 slip removed, put at short cover. Nice straight drive. This has timing, power, class written all over it. Oh, that surprised him. Then gone for the appeal. Will this be upheld by the umpire? He says not out. But Shahjeel clearly late in responding to that length from Malinga. Well, there's a review available, but Sri Lankans are not going to take that review.
What a take, Sangakkara. Because he was going leg side. And suddenly stuck the mitt out. But surprised Shahjeel here, Lasith Malinga. And people doing the homework would know that he likes to come full at a left-hander. Try and make that swing use. That's what Shahjeel was looking for.
Let's see what he has to offer after that bouncer. That wasn't played too well by him. Oh, that's gone up in the air. That smash. What a shot. 6 on the full. On the roof. What a strike. What a comeback. After almost being neutralized by that lifter from Lasith Malinga, he's clubbed that over square leg. What a beauty.
Stunning shot. Was hit on the shoulder the ball before. But even the line slightly wrong from Lasith Malinga gave Sharjeel the opportunity. Mind you, he's making his debut. He's making his debut against a top-class fast bowler. He's not taking a backward step.
That was seriously smashed. Great piece of cricket. Malinga goes full, played away to the fence. Good batting by Sharjeel. The footwork was good. He wasn't looking for another short one, so the balance was right at the crease, and so as a result, flicked to the fence.
That's his strength, Ramesh, his balance. That's allowing him to play off the back foot, off the front foot. To get it that fine. This is good signs for Sharjeel.
Oh, that's beautifully played. What a shot. He's not going to limit himself against Malinga. Malinga has got power and talent and quality and years of experience. But the debutant is not going to shy away from the punch-up. He's winning so far, 14 from the over. This was beautifully timed off his legs from off to square leg boundary. What a strike.
Using his pace.
Pull shot. That's not the length to bowl to him. You've got to learn quickly, Sri Lanka. This time it's Lakmal at the receiving end. Short ball deposited very quickly over square leg to the fence.
He's got used to this pitch fast. This pace suiting Sharjeel. If you're short, it's going to sit up.
He's shuffled across the stumps. Will this be given by the umpire? Yes, he took his time and made the call. Ahmed Shahzad doesn't like it. He's asking Sharjeel Khan whether he should claim the DRS, the review. And he's looking at the gallery also. He's confused, and I think he's gone for it. I think he must have got some signal from the dressing room.
Well, I think he's been timed out. I think that's what the umpire is telling him. He was hesitating. He was not sure. But Ramesh, he was right in front of the stumps. Though the only question would be if that ball was going to be bouncing over. But if he had nicked it, he would have gone up straight away.
He was given out and then timed out. And so that's a disappointing end, because he was shaping up nicely to the task. What happened here? He was shuffling. He went across the stumps. Impact maybe a little high, but still would have gone on to hit the stumps. So good that he was timed out. Otherwise, Pakistan would have lost that review. It's gone for 11, 35 for 1. Lot will be going through the mind of the number 3 batsman. Hafiz hasn't struck gold of late, but he's a useful cricketer, more than useful. Very fine all-round cricketer. Average less than 30, 137 matches, so he's got the experience. Can he turn it around? The good batting conditions out there. A reasonable start has been given to Hafiz for him to now show his talent and get back into form with the bat.
And he's got a good partner, so he just does not need to worry about the run rate.
Nicely played by him, bat and pat tightly together.
In his last 3 ODI innings, 8, 5 and 6. That's what Hafiz has scored. But this is what happened to Shahzad. He has the habit of moving across. Hit right in front. The umpire did take his time. Needed to cover his bases, and He came up with the right call.
Oh, handsome looking stroke. Through cover. And Mohamed Hafiz is off the mark in style.
Hafiz need runs. And no better delivery to open your account. Right just outside the off stump, half volley, and he dispatched it beautifully. For a batsman of his caliber who bats at number 1, 2 or 3, he should be getting runs pretty regularly.
Always whipped this off about middle stump. Cries from the bowler, but it's consecutive boundaries to the T20 captain.
Very risky stroke. That ball was directing straight at the stumps. Got a little nick, or should I say a little flick on the ball. But it was a very, very dangerous stroke. Exactly the stroke what Ahmed Shahzad played. Ahmed Shahzad closed his bat a lot earlier than this. That's why he got LBW.
Striking at 86. Nice work. And he goes for it again downtown. Oh, sweet. One bounce and over the rope.
Well, that shot reminds me of Saeed Anwar. He scored back-to-back 300s here in 1990. And that's exactly like him. Hit it over the top if you can. Why not?
And again. Oh, entertainment plus. And a maximum to boot to go with the 4 in this over. He's gone to 35 from 32.
I'm really impressed with this youngster. He is good. Very positive, good technique, good balance. And stayed down when he is hitting it. Watch the head. He's looking at the ball. He's not really over-hitting it. And he's a powerful kid. And he can hit it far. That's a brilliant shot.
Oh, he's just chipped it, isn't he? Summed up beautifully, Wakata. He kept his head still and didn't try and over-hit it. Saw the length. Summed it up beautifully in the line and just smoked it over wide long on. Oh, do not bowl there. TP, here's 2 in a row. 16 off the over so far, 2 to go. He moves into the 40s on debut, does Shajil.
Well, this was a poor delivery, no doubt about that. It was short, and Shajil likes to pull or likes to go over the top, and he smoked that one.
There's that big shot, gets there. Probably, yes, it reaches the fence. Showing a lot of class and caliber. Sharjeel Khan on debut. 50. 8 Pakistani to achieve the feat. 50 from just 46 balls, and partnership now worth 51. Wonderful piece of batting. He's shown us his entire range, the balance at the crease, the range of shots that he has played, and he's been good against pace and spin. That's a biggie once again. Sharjeel attempting a big shot. It's lofted. Couple of bounces into the fence. So the show continues here for everybody, courtesy Sharjeel Khan, who's playing a blinder. Extra fielder been planted on the offside for Sharjeel. The 4 men on the leg side, and he goes big. Will this be taken now? If it does, oh, he drops it. Good ground made by the fielder at long off. It's Thisara Pereira who's dropped that catch. It's 97 for 1. Looking to heave him over cover, and I think he stopped while executing that big drive. And then it was the fielder who came in, dived full length. Would have been a great catch because it wasn't an easy one. Big shot, 6. Hafiz launches that one over the rope. gaining in confidence and now displaying his repertoire and skill. 4 sixes in this innings so far. 3 off Sharjil's bat and the first one from Hafiz's.
That will certainly give him tremendous boost. Mohammad Hafiz, use of feet.
Another delightful shot. Square driving Tilakratne Dilshan. Finds the fence. Big over for Pakistan. 13 from it. 110 for 1.
You go Fuller, and he looks to go down the ground. Well taken on the boundary line. It's Senanayaka. It was the tallest Senanayaka. If it was another fielder, that would have sailed over his head. But he's brave. Prasanna just gave it a little bit of air. They've got the breakthrough that they do need.
Sure was. Just saying. Just saying. Give it some air. He did. He held it back a bit and he tempted Shadil. Shadil said, look, I'm going to pump this out of the ground. Done it a few times already, but he couldn't get it over Senanayaka. Beautiful judgment and a very, very good catch. Second one down, and it's Shadil. 61 from 61 deliveries. A wonderful hand on debut. He goes, though, and it's 118 for 2 here. Now Maqsood will be on strike. He's one of those 8 that got a 50 on debut for Pakistan. Did Maqsood?
Shoaib Maqsood, 6 matches. 76.2 that strike rate, but he's a powerful player. Sure, with a few more games, that strike rate will be closer to 100. And he's out there. Sharjil, but this is how he played right through. He picked up the ball whenever it was in his zone, and this was. Just wonder whether he got a little bit of the bottom of the bat. Very unfortunate, but brave from Prasanna. He deserved it.
It's a game between Prasanna, Hafiz and Dilshan. Just those 3 are on the park at the moment playing this game. The dancing shoes on. He went outside leg stump. Looked to just caress it down the ground to bring up 50. We've had 5 dot balls. And he gets his 50. And the crowd rise to their feet. They know it's important, not only for Pakistan, but for Mohammad Hafiz. He's 50. It's 135 for 2 now.
Dale Steyn, that's in the air. Will the fielder come under it? Couple of bounces and the fielder got to that.
And that is hoisted. Should be a 6. Yes, it is. The first one by Shoaib Maqsood. Clearing the boundary rope there. 5th 6 of the innings.
Well, these young Pakistani batsmen like to hit big hits. We saw Sharjil earlier hitting 3 sixes and eventually got caught in the deep. And Shoaib on that occasion, kind of against the spin. Risky stroke, but backed himself to clear that rope. Just did it.
And Pakistan poised towards a total which should be more than 270 to 280. Sajitra Senanayake to bowl the second over of the batting power play. Making room, Mohammad Hafiz there. A fielder is there, but he will elude it. Mohammad Hafiz taking charge, making room, making it a juicy long hop for him. Maximum.
For a second, I thought Hafiz is in trouble. And I have a feeling that Hafiz thought the same. Because that ball at one stage looked like going straight to the fielder.
Prasanna on again, 7 overs, 1 for 26. He goes big, he goes extremely big. That's a massive hit. That's cleared everything.
Well, he opens up his shoulders once the batting power play is over. Just 25 runs. That This is what he can do, and he's passing the test that you were talking about, Ramiz. And a couple of youngsters today have been a shining light for Pakistan, the way they have approached this innings.
Oh, that's beautifully done. The very, very little gap between the two fielders at cover now. It's Lakmal who got across and almost got to that shot from Hafiz. It was a big dive from him. Couldn't stop the boundary. 200 is raised for Pakistan. They are now 201 for the loss of 2. This was beautifully placed. Raise that effort. That's flick for a run, and that gives Maqsood a 50. Played really well, played with a lot of sense, and more importantly, Pakistan needed a partnership when he came in. Third 50 for Shoaib Maqsood in one-day internationals. Real good stuff from him. That's gone, done the distance. That'll do nicely for Maqsood. Really does hit it hard.
Make that 3 sixes. He's on to his high score, Maqsood. The only mistake Sachitra Senanayake did was offered him a bit of length, the opportunity to get underneath that. Slower pitch, tends to sit up.
Over cover, beautifully done. What a good shot. Lovely piece of timing. The thinking was good from Shoaib Maqsood as well. 14 from that over. 240 for 2.
And there's Hafiz, and there is 100. Oh, sweet airs, and what a way to go to 3 figures. Beautiful piece of timing, and he's just brought up his 100 in style. 7th 100 for Mohammad Hafiz.
You beauty. That is one hell of an innings. Mohammad Hafiz. A long wait for this. That's his 7th 100, 7th ODI 100, and a very sensible knock. 7 fours, 3 sixes, strike rate of 91. You can't do better than that at number 3. And a lovely shot to bring this 100. That was gone all the way, right onto the chairs.
Here we go. And there we go, some more. Oh, I love this game. 6 more to start the 44th.
Well, both of them have decided to take these bowlers on. Short, although he didn't really get to the pitch of the ball, but he could trust the bounce. Went with the stroke. That's gone big. Ooh. He missed out on that. Pretty loose delivery.
Hafiz, he'll keep the strike. They shouldn't get 2. No, he'll be sent back. He'll be run out. Crazy. In a way, it's a throwaway wicket. They've already got 9 off the over. Crazy.
Suicide. And he was going really good. Pakistan wanted him to carry on. Pakistan could afford to get Hafiz out, but he was the man who was stroking the ball a lot better than Hafiz. Unfortunate. I think on the way when they were running the first one of these guys called for 2. I don't know who. Of course, it will be Maqsood because he ran for 2. That's the end of the over as well. Maqsood gone for 73 is 258 for 3.
Quality numbers, those. Well, the average, you'd think, well, it should be a lot higher, but he often comes out in the situation and doesn't come off all the time. Oh, caresses it. This game is too easy. for Boom Boom Afridi. Here he goes this time. Boom Boom, and goodbye, good night, and 6 more. Oh, he's so strong over extra cover. Is Afridi.
Last couple of games, I have started seeing Afridi hitting toward offside. He normally likes to drag the ball on the onside. This time around, what a stroke. Just got under it quite nicely, and we all know that what sort of power he's got. There you go, another beautiful stroke. Is it gone all the way? Yes, it is. It's raining sixes. 18 of the over, 46 gone, 285 for 3.
Bottom hand. Oh, it was a chance. It was definitely an opportunity. Is that Tiramana? Yeah, it is. He's had a good night in the circle. That would have been a gem, but you've got to take those to get back in the contest.
They desperately need a wicket. Otherwise, this game might slip away from them in the very first inning. They're tough ones. They're not easy, but at this level, as I said earlier also, the Sri Lanka are known for their fielding. They're very good.
Little flick of the wrists, and do not bowl there. Every time it'll go to the fence, or if you're really unlucky, it'll go over it. Lovely stuff again from Afridi. He goes to 28.
Either it was bad fielding positions or a bad ball. If you're going to bowl like that, then you need to put your square leg on the boundary. Your square leg fielder was inside the circle. There's every chance that this will go for 4. Watch that. This man on the corner you just saw. With a fine leg, there's a big gap there. Wow.
Extraordinary. Over cover. Oh, the 300 comes up. Take a bow. Shahid Afridi.
What a batting. Excellent batting. Watch that. That ball sailed away for 6. Is it gone on the roof? We need a new ball, I guess. Wow.
Here we go. What's he going to bowl? Bowled in. He tried to get too cute. Did some damage, though, to Shahid Afridi. He's got his side up over 300. He got 34 from just a dozen. Spooky.
Well, he's done his job. The shot was on, no doubt about that. It was there to hit. There was a fine leg in the circle. Just couldn't connect it. Just couldn't get a bat on ball. It would have been 4. Missed it completely. Tushara Pereira will take that. Important wicket for Sri Lanka. Afridi gone for 34. Is 301 for 4.
Umar Akmal is out there, another striker of the cricket ball. So Misba's sent up another power hitter. Slower ball. And gone. Is it? No. Is he saying it's coming off the arm? What's this, off the body? Wow, looking forward to this replay. Oh, he's come upstairs. Cloti, Johan Cloti, the umpire, he's decided, let's just have a little check. Quite entitled to. So he's thrown it upstairs to Richard Illingworth, the third match official.
First the no ball, which I think it's okay. Now let's go to the next one. Oh, that's LBW. It might not be the glove, but it hit him on the pad, and that's in the line of the stumps. That might be LBW.
Is it going to bounce a bit more? Can you give that LBW? It's a fair old way down, isn't it? It's got about 8 feet to go. Watch this. It's a slower ball, and it's beaten everything. Gee, that's a great call to say, look, bouncing over. Yeah, I reckon. He was so far down, and it was like a little loopy, slower tennis ball delivery. Geez, he's lucky here. Umar Akmal can live to fight another delivery. So good call. He's went upstairs. I like that. That's what people want. You've got the replays, you've got the technology. Let's check it out. Get the right decision.
Yeah, technology one. It's been a long time that I remember Pakistan scored 300. And they played like a team today. They looked good from the word go. Little lucky there. Umar Akmal inside edge, gone for 4. It's not really helping the Sri Lanka. 3-1-2 for 4.
Here's Lakmal. And there's Hafiz. Digs it out, and it gives the strike back to Umar Akmal.
There are very few batsmen in the world who can just walk on the field and start hitting the ball from the word go. One of them for sure is Shahid Afridi, Chris Gayle.
Oh, he is class, isn't he? Beautifully bowled by the bowler. He's going to have a shy, no, just holds on, keeps it sensible. But well done, the bowler followed the batsman there and tied him up.
I think Umar Akmal moves in his crease a bit too much for my liking, because he is always moving when he's looking to hit the ball. He's got to stay still. Even if he wants to give himself a room, he just got to move maybe a touch early and then just wait. Keep your head still. I think he moves too much in his crease. His head is moving like that. Like that. He was very still, Hafiz, out there. He didn't try to hit it hard. All he did, he just timed it. He got under it and made sure that the ball hit the middle of the bat. Watch that.
14th 6 by Pakistan here tonight in Sharjah. Their best score. Oh, that's clean. He's kept still and he's flicked it. Beautiful. Nice solid platform.
Yeah, all his movement, he made it well before the ball was delivered. I think Umar Akmal just moves a touch late.
And gone. Yeah, tired looking stroke from Mohammad Hafiz, but what an innings. What an innings from the senior pro, who's the T20 captain. Needed a score here to help his career.
Great answer to the critics. He's been rolled over quite a few times in the recent past. He's been criticized like anything. I think this is a great answer to all of those people who've been talking about him, that he's not good enough. He played a very sensible knock. What pleases me the most is that he played like a senior member of the team. He took the team along and he batted quite nicely. 94.6 strike rate. What else do you want? 122 is 320 for 5.
Here we go, 2 deliveries left. Just about another catch. Bharti's come in, so no misbar. He's sending in the big pinch hitters. That was Akmal. Now Bharti is on strike, so he's come out and he's only going to get 1 delivery. This is Pakistan's best score this year in 2013. Previous was 309 at the Wanderers in Johannesburg. Losing cause though against South Africa. This might be a bit different here tonight in Sharjah. 321. Make that 322. Straight to Malinga at short third man. And that's what it is after 50 overs. Pakistan, they've won the toss. They've batted first. And they've posted 322 for 5 in their turn at bat off 50 overs.
I'm not sure if it's gettable or not gettable, but it's going to be a tough one.
Sure is. Wonderful looking scorecard. When you look at man on debut, Shajil, 61 from 61. Shazad, he missed out. He got 11, but Mohammad Hafiz, that stands out like a massive lighthouse. 122 from 129, and Maqsood, 73 from 68. And Boom Boom Afridi came in, did a job, pinch hitter, just faced a dozen deliveries and got 34. Quite extraordinary. Lakmali disappeared a bit, 2 for 73. No luck for Malinga, none for 59. Wicket takers, Pereira get 1 for 53. Prasanna 1 for 39. A tough day in the field, tough early evening for Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka, they need a quiet little 323 runs to win off their 50 overs at 6.6 runs per over. It's not going to be easy to get those out there.
So this is what Sri Lanka need. 323 to win from 50 overs at almost 6.5 per over. I've got Russell Arnold here with me. The Russell mania will start very shortly. Russell, what do you make of this then?
Well, if Sri Lanka get anywhere near it, we're in for a thrilling evening. Kusal Pereira, well, he'll need to back up from a few days ago when he made that brilliant 84 in that T20I. Sri Lanka going to need that. And when you look at the team performance as well, they're going to need a perfect chase. Dilshan, Sangakkara, everybody coming to the party. That's what Pakistan are forcing them to do. Dilshan, healthy strike rate, good average. Have to be at his best.
Absolutely, they need a great start here, and Mohammad Hafiz, well, he could do no wrong today. At least the first part belonged to his exploits with the bat. Now he's on with the ball. 109 wickets. He's a specialist for Pakistan against the left-handers. Tend to bowl well, tend to pick wickets up front with the new ball. Very clever operator, Mohammad Hafiz. He's been given a slip and a short cover. 2 catches by Misbah. Once again, as always is the case, on target.
Yeah, first 10 overs, the field restrictions are in place. So the 2 fielders outside the circle. Right, deep square leg and long on.
Pereira comes down the track and is off the mark with a blistering drive.
Sri Lanka will have to be smart tactically as well. Because don't forget Shahid Afridi and Saeed Ajmal, very good in the middle overs. Control games. And therefore, to put pressure on those 2 bowlers, it's not about attacking those 2 bowlers.
Pereira is on strike. He is good through the offside, can hit the big ball, big shot. It's a good over from Hafiz, just 4 from it. After over number 1, 4 without loss, Sri Lanka. Catch it was the call on the bounce to Misbah-ul-Haq at short mid-wicket. He's not feeling great out there, Tilakratne Dilshan, but champions see off a difficult phase and then work their way through tough phases and get on top of the opposition just like that. He finds the middle of the bat, finds the fence also. Hafiz is startled, I don't know for what reason, because he takes about an hour to set his field. It appears that way, that it takes him eternity to set the field. I don't know why he looked a little startled.
It was in the air. I think he's disappointed with the fielder there. He believes that Ahmed Shehzad there should have plucked that out of the air.
That gunshot should have been plugged out of thin air. Cut shot, nicely placed. Beats the man at point, beats the man at the back. He'd be disappointed. Last ball going to the fence. 27 without loss, Sri Lanka.
Well, finally he got one. He's been flaying at those outside off stump, but this was much better from Dilshan. Played it late, thereby got it behind square.
What a shot. Just a touch short. It was not really a short delivery, but short arm jab picked up a boundary. That's 4. He's going to take him on. He had enough of Hafiz.
Fractionally too short. and that line was always going to get swept away. Aggressive.
Oh, take that. Take that. That is gone miles. What a hit.
Yeah, they're liking it. The Sri Lankan Lions. Fans have got the flags waving. And Pereira's waving the stick. Oh, yeah. Boom.
What a sound. Beautiful. Just a pickup shot. It was little short. It was not really short that you play that shot.
And here goes Dillers. Gone though, is he? Yes. There's a good catch. It's that guy again. The Centurion. Hafiz takes a good grab. It's the danger man, Dilshan, who's got to go.
It's never easy to judge a flat catch, especially here at Sharjah. With the stand so low, with all these colors around, you lose the ball. But there you go, judged it very, very nicely. He was moving to his left first, and the ball swerved to the right, and he moved with it. That's a big wicket. Good catch by Hafiz. Hafiz is having a ball of a day. Dilshan gone for 30, 66 for 1 Sri Lanka.
Kumar Sangakkara. What a wonderful replacement for Dilshan. Getting on in these days, look, 36 years of age, or 36 years young. 358 matches, almost 12,000 runs, averaging over 40.
Pulled. Dismissed it. Ball went very quickly across the turf, over towards square leg area. Junaid Khan, not for the first time, on the shorter side. He's not happy, looks a little bit frustrated. Shot and dismissed, flat. It's a skimmer, almost carried over the rope. Signaled a 4, but Junaid Khan is clearly not a happy bowler out there. On 49 from just 42 balls. Goes back, blocks. Sangakkara makes that call, gives him his 50th run because of good running. This is a special effort from Pereira. In a run chase effort, you need your opener to be on song in such great form, and he's been on top gear, on top form in top gear.
And he has gobbled up this opportunity by both hands. Remember, Javardhana is not here. He has been tried with Tilkaratne Dilshan after that great innings in the second T20 and got consecutive 50s in 2 internationals.
Attempt was made, but the batsman was home.
In the air, thick edge. He gets away with it. And, there's the boundary they've been looking for some time. And it is up against Shahid Afridi, who's playing, incidentally, in his 50th ODI at this venue.
He's been around for such a long time, Shahid Afridi, and he gives that extra pace. Extra pace for Kushal Janit Pereira, who will now breathe easier.
Big shout here, gone! Finger has been raised. Is there a challenge? Do they go upstairs? You get one in a 50 over match. What does the senior pro say? He's asking Kumar Sangakkara. Got 15 seconds and they do go for it. Here we go then. Time to come upstairs to Richard Illingworth.
Hit him on the back foot. And did hit him high though. And the ball did turn quite a bit. The angle from Hafiz.
You're praying, aren't you? Eh?
No, lots of things to consider in this delivery because it was perfect. From a spinner's point of view, he had the angle going, he got it to turn and bounce. There's no issue at all. With the legality of the delivery, his foot's well within.
Here we go, here we go. There's that flight. Pitches, straightens. Oh, looking good. Yeah, looking good, looking real good. Because he's only little. He's vertically challenged somewhat, like a lot of us. Kulcha Pereira.
Now this is where it's going to be crucial. Where did it pitch? So far, so good. Yes, it's clipping. So the umpire has given him out, so the decision will stay. So Kusal Janit Pereira's wonderful innings comes to an end. What a shame. He's played so well, and it was just that time that Sri Lanka needed this partnership to go on. But from a spinner's point of view, that was a brilliant delivery. The angle, the turn, the bounce. He's played well, Kusal Pereira, 64 of 68. Sri Lanka 113 for 2.
New man is the T20 captain, Dinesh Chandimal. He's out in the middle. He's still young in age, big time. Strike rates, you'd like to get that up a little bit, and he'd love to get that average climbing towards 40, but it's early days, 70 matches. Bit of pressure on though, up against Hafiz. Can't get a run there. And has it got enough on it? Oh, you better believe it. It has gone all the way. There's a maximum to talk about. 1, 2, 3 for 2 and a 6 to boot.
He's a talent, Dinesh Chandimal. He needs to play freely. That's when he's at his best, and Sri Lanka needs this. Pakistan 134 for 2 at this stage. But this partnership for Pakistan, this third wicket partnership.
Yeah.
Nick, he's gone. Good catch by Akmal.
Oh, and it's that guy. Yeah, it is. They know it. We all know it. And so does Boom Boom. Celebration. Big time for the men in green. They have got one of the big guns. Sangakkara got to 23. He's set and can't kick on.
With mid-off in the circle, he got the length. He was tempted. He was trying to get underneath it and hit it to the top of mid-off. That's a big one. 23 to Sangakkara. Sri Lanka 127 for 3.
Tidamana is the man out in the centre, so another left-hander out there for Afridi to contend with. That is the 9th time Kumar Sangakkara has got out to Shahid Afridi. The most by anybody to get Sangakkara's wicket.
That's a good effort, but I'm not really sure if that has ball just gone and hit the board. Well, it's been called 4 runs. Bilawal Bhatti struggles to bowl with the new ball. That's why he preferred to be given a ball when it's a little older. That's a good effort, but just rolled onto that skirting. So that's 4. That's good bowling. Sri Lanka can't afford to play too many dot deliveries. This run rate is creeping very quickly. 8.88 is the required run rate. So a couple of good overs here and there can put Sri Lanka in trouble. That's hit over the top and brilliantly taken. What a catch! I don't think one was expecting that. He was off balance a little bit, but grabbed it quite nicely at the end.
Afridi's appetite for limelight has not diminished at all. Thermane decided that enough is enough. Charged against that, but Sohaib Maqsood in the end clutched onto that one. A brilliant catch to get rid of Thermane, and that trademark arms of celebration once again in Sharjah. Vintage Shahid Afridi. Pakistan on the top. Thermane departs after 10, 141 for 4 Sri Lanka. Sri Lankan captain Angelo Matthews, the new man in, got 50 against Pakistan the other night in Dubai and has got a steep task. Shahid Afridi on the flip side of it, once again on song, earlier with his bat and now with his bowling.
This is a second time Pakistani fielders caught in the deep, beautifully taken, jumped just at the right time. Yep, Shahid Afridi loves Sri Lanka. Oh, that's close. That's very close. Just drifting, maybe. Just drifting down the leg side. Well, Afridi is asking for DR. I don't know. Afridi is trying to force his...
Misbah once again surrendering there. It was Shahid Afridi who was persisting with that appeal. Misbah never looked convinced, but considering the overall complexion of the game, he had to go with Afridi.
Well, with the naked eye, you thought, that's going to go down the leg side. It might not hit the stumps. Even if it is clipping leg stump, it's been called not out, so it will stay not out. It has to slip. I think it's going down. It might just clip the leg stump, but I think the umpire decision, on-field umpire decision, will stay. Did it spin? I don't think pitching or hitting will be an issue. It's missing the leg stump. Yep, that's the right decision. You could clearly see. I'm not really sure why Afridi was so forceful to take the review. That's clearly missing the leg stump.
So in all this, 32 overs gone. Sri Lankans are 146 for 4. A decision review being wasted by Pakistan.
Over the top. Over the top. That's gone. We have seen quite a few sixes today. We had a lot of fun.
Chandimal there, charging down the track. Aggressive stroke, played with full intent. Complete swing of the willow there, eluding the fielder by height, and wide and long on. And a great shot. First boundary by Angelo Matthews. A loose delivery, and he made full use of it.
Use the pace. Last delivery 141 kilometers an hour, but wrong line, wrong length. Maybe the length was right, just the line. It was on the leg side, and Angelo Matthews used the pace, just a little bit of a bat on it, and raced away for 4. That's beautifully played. That is a brilliant stroke. What a timing. Effortless. End of the over is 177 for 4.
Now the two captains. The captain of T20 on strike. Captain of 50 over cricket the other end. There's a big heave. Slides on. Let's wait for the umpire's signal. Yeah, buys. Missed everything. But you take them all. It's another boundary. Just helps the score, helps the partnership. Partnership now, 49 from 47. Yeah, one of those doosras just sliding the other way. Oof.
Big shot. That's clubbed to the fence. So taking a little bit of risk and showing what he can do. Matthews has played a wonderful shot of the last ball of that over. 10 from it. 195 for 4. Makes room. Flat bats it. Yeah, goes big. That's a Maximus, not a maximum.
From the captain, Maximus. No, it's showtime from Angelo Matthews. First ball of a new over, and it's Syed Ajmal. The length is the key there. Was the length. Try to close down the angles with the line. But Matthews gets the length and he says, I'll have some of you, Syed Ajmal.
This should be taken. Oh, he misses it. Misjudged it completely. It's Ahmed Shahzad, I think, who has misread it. And the ball has gone, and I don't know whether it's gone for 6 or 4. He's apologizing to Saeed Ajmal. This could be a costly miss. He's blaming the backdrop, the lights. Yeah, it come in. Well, that ball not hitting the rope on the full, so it'll be a boundary.
He was lucky it didn't go for 6. Had huge humiliation for Shahzad. He's complaining about the lights, picking it up late out of the stand. But it's 13 off the final over, the batting power play. 1 ball to come. And it's pumped up Chandimal.
Saeed Ajmal strikes the stumps. I think he's got him. I think he's got him. Saeed Ajmal, wow. He says he's out. And if that is the case, this has got to be Ajmal's best ever feat in the park. He is absolutely outstanding. Pounced on the ball. He was blinded for a second or two, but still managed to hit the stumps. This has got to be extremely close for Chandimal.
Well, it's a big blow for Sri Lanka. He's going to be out by miles. Absolutely gone for all money. And it's the last ball of the over of the batting power play. He wanted to keep the strike to Chandimal. That's what he wanted. And in the end, it's cost him the ultimate. Cost him his wicket. And he is OU2, baby. He's out of here. Gone. And he thrashes the ground with his bat in disgust. Good innings has now been nipped in the bud for 46. Needed to go on, he can't. And now Sri Lanka are 5 down for 214.
Thisara Pereira is the new man in 65 matches and 638 runs. What is striking is his strike rate, 108.3. Best of 69 not out against South Africa in 2012. Well, that's gone up in the air. Mid-off. Should be easy. Should be easy. It's taken. Angelo Matthews is gone. And maybe Sri Lankan hopes are dwindled because of his outstep, because he really was the key. He plays well with the tail. He's a big striker of the ball. Couldn't do anything with that length. Didn't strike it purposefully, and he was taken in the air, taken at mid-off. Kind of a soft dismissal.
Change of angle from Junaid Khan, coming round the wicket. Had to get on with it, can't blame Matthews. It was time to go, but he couldn't get it over Sohail Tanvir. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He's out for 31, and it's 216 for 6.
Costly blow for the Sri Lankans. They've lost Angelo Matthews, their captain, when he was looking good and solid. Pereira is out there, and his new partner is Prasanna. Oh, that's beautifully done through the offside. What a delightful shot. We're into that phase of the innings where slog is the order of the day, but Pereira playing a conventional, brilliant drive. Have a look at this shot.
Yes, it was a full toss, but it still had to be put away. He's a strong fellow down the ground, as Thisara Pereira. Mentioned it, Rambo, and the other P at the other end, Prasanna. Well, he batted 3 in the T20, Prasanna. Got 21 of 8 balls the other night in Dubai with 2 big sixes. Can he go and make the difference? Oh, no, we've lost number 7. TP's out of here.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Sri Lankans now. Another one bites the dust. And it's the big striker, big hitter, Prasanna, who fails to deliver. It was always going to be tough. Misbah-ul-Haq taking a neat catch on the run, trying to go over the infield. Didn't find the timing, neither the placement, neither the lift or the elevation. Found Misbah-ul-Haq, who did a good job. But he picks up another wicket. Cry of anguish from Pereira. He didn't like it one bit. Gone for 6, 221 for 7. Senanaike is the new striker for Sri Lanka. Both batsmen at the crease, not yet off the mark. Prasanna not. Senanaike is on strike. He's on not as well. Oh, gets a bouncer from Bhatti. The required rate now exactly 12. Sri Lanka losing wickets, first of Angelo Matthews and then of Pereira for 6. Welcome to the crease.
Yes. Have a lovely little Wednesday evening bat. Senanaike if you can.
That's smashed. Good shot. A lovely piece of timing, and Senanaike strikes a boundary of the last ball of Bhatti's over. It's 227 for 7.
A perfect batting performance. Last ball or last over, Senanaike showing that he's no mug with the bat. The way that innings was constructed, Hafiz as a top order batsman going on to make that 100, and plenty of contributions, and quickly too, from the rest of the batters. Picked it up, and he'll pick up another boundary, Senanaike. If you want to bowl short, you need to get it higher, isn't it, Waqar?
Especially to Senanaike, he's in a good nick. He has just recently scored, what, 80 odd of not many deliveries. I beg your pardon, that's Prasanna. But that's not a bad shot. It wasn't that short, but he was just ready. I think the ball's coming onto the bat nicely on this surface. Fast bowlers have struggled. Junaid Khan been all over the place. He's bowled only 4 overs. This is his 5th over. He's picked up 2 wickets, but he's been very expensive.
Over the top he goes, mid-offs in the circle, back-to-back boundaries. So Senanaike hasn't given up yet.
And why should he? He should go all the way. It's 236 for 7 at the moment. Fair enough, not many wickets, but you need one good knock from one of these guys.
Hitting through the line.
This run rate is not out of reach. It's like 11 and a half. Just putting up a partnership is the key.
Yes, Pakistan, if the comparison does mean anything, we're 241 for 2 at this stage. Gets it into the gap again. This is quality. 3 fours in 3 balls for Senanaike. He's enjoying himself.
And they're all quality shots. Fair enough, bit of room given on the last delivery. And outside the off stump. And what a timing, great timing. Once he crossed that fielder who was inside the circle, no chance of any fielders to stop that. That went very, very quickly. Opening, oh, that's a beautiful shot. I'll talk about Mahela a little later. Watch that shot. That is amazing. With the angle bat, a little bit of wrist, and went very quickly.
Those were the wrists of Mahela Jayawardena. 3 fielders on the onside in the deep. But he won't need fielders this time, because Prasanna read that beautifully.
Very similar delivery to the first one, but Prasanna was ready for this one. And we've seen quite a few 6s today. The timing's been superb from all the guys who have hit 6s. This one went once again in the crowd. Big hits.
Four. He's got that through, Prasanna. Sri Lanka need 12 and a half off and over. They've got 10. With 1 ball to go in this.
Well, Prasanna is looking for a pace, and is being provided. Watch that. That was a quicker delivery. It was 131 kilometers behind. The last delivery he bowled was a lot slower, only 107 kilometers. I think if you're bowling well with the slower one, why to go that way? Just keep bowling those. If he has to hit you, you have to really hit you a good shot to clear that boundary.
Sweeper goes out. Third man's in the circle. Straight to the fielder. They'll get one. As Misbah misses. At the end of 45, Sri Lanka 260 for 7. That's in the air. And 6 more. Effortlessly done by Prasanna.
That was a quick delivery, 90 kilometers an hour, and short, just short. But went back very quickly. There you go. He didn't really go backward. He just shifted his weight, the top part body weight, back and just clubbed it for 6.
Over the top. Prasanna showing how useful he is and playing some good shots.
Very clean hit. He just waited for that slow delivery. He got foxed in the last over, first ball. This time around, he was very focused. He was hoping or willing that Sheltanveer will bowl that slow delivery. Very good shot.
Now these two have put on 50 of 29 balls. Sri Lanka require 52 of 23 balls. Now in those 29 balls, there were 12 balls of Saeed Ajmal.
Oh.
4 more. That's luck. But at this stage of the game, you need
a little
luck.
bit luck. Yeah, sure.
Need the edges. Need these Chinese cuts to go your way.
That was not the best of the deliveries. Could have gone easily onto the stumps, but luck was favoring Prasanna there. He'll take runs, doesn't matter how they come.
Finds the fielder once again, misfield. The mistakes are creeping in. This is what can happen when you drag the game right to the end. Saeed Ajmal, the senior man, he's brought or put Sri Lanka under tremendous pressure with his bowling, but at a crucial time, he lets them off the hook once again.
It was a good thinking playing on the third man region because the third man was up, but it was straightforward. But Saeed Ajmal made a mess of it. Captain can't believe that.
Senanayaka gets it into space. He'll pick up 4 off the first ball.
Long hop. It was a poor delivery. Clearly shows the inexperience of Bilawal Bhatti. This was nor a bouncer, nor a full length delivery. It was halfway, hit me delivery, basically.
Senanayaka obliged, picked his spot. He's off to 33 of 17. This is 6. Third 6 for Sikuge Prasanna.
One too many. That's the third or the fourth bouncer of the over, and had enough. Great timing on that. Gave it everything. It went sailing for a 6. And this over is becoming a Sri Lankan's over. 11 of the over, there's still a delivery to go.
So important that every ball is made to count for either team. Gets it over, 4 more. Sikuge Prasanna has picked up 15 off the 48. Sri Lanka had 296 for 7. Tanveer. Slow ball, Senanayaka picks him up. Sri Lanka go past 300, 302. Require 21 more.
How good was that? And the first delivery of the 49th over. That is massive. Not only the hit, but just taking those 6 runs, put them in their total, and that run rate comes down to 11 now. Sri Lanka in the game. They've got a very good chance of winning this one.
They believe. Sikuge Prasanna. His reactions. Required rate at this stage is 11.45, but the partnership, which is worth 81 or 41 deliveries, has been scored at 11.85. So if these two keep going at the rate that they have been going, Sri Lanka should get home. The pressure's on. The value of dragging the game as much as possible. You never know what can happen.
I don't think Misbah was expecting this. Misbah was expecting an easy win, especially when in the middle order, when they picked up 3 or 4 wickets in a cluster. But what a partnership.
Well, Vakan, neither did we.
True.
This is clever batting. He's got the 6 off the first ball. And picks up 2 more. But Sri Lanka cannot afford dot deliveries.
Pakistan need wicket. If they don't pick up a wicket, they're losing this game. Sri Lanka on top.
Well, the next 4 deliveries, that's the rest of Sohail Tanvir's over, is really crucial, because Sri Lanka will be trying to maximize, try and get the required number of runs below 10 into single digits for the last over.
But that can also go in Pakistan's favor. To do that, they have to hit a boundary, try to hit a boundary, and they can pick up a wicket. Almost picked up a wicket.
Well, the shot was there. That was sitting up, and there's no deep mid-wicket.
Russell, the runs, you're going to get closer, the pressure is going to mount. You know, before it was more or less out of their reach. Now they're thinking that they can win it. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. That thought process changes.
When the finish line is in sight, yes, it makes a big difference. That's gone for 4. That's the mistake we were talking about. Well, he's got away with that delivery being a no ball, because probably it did dip on the batsman, but they've conceded a boundary.
Poor wicket keeping, I should say. There you go. He did not bring his body behind the ball. You have to bring the body behind the ball. You got pads on, you got gloves on, take it on the body. It's an important time.
The mistakes keep creeping in. He goes over the top. There's a fielder in the deep, and he's taken it on the second go. They like to do it the hard way. That was an easy catch. But
12th man, Anwar Ali out there, deep point. Hard hands. There were hard hands at the ball. He was looking to go over mid-off. Just sliced it a little bit. A hard hand first time around. He's lucky that it didn't go too far away from him, and he grabbed it on the second attempt. That's a huge knock by Sananaike. He's gone for 42. 308 for 8.
well, who expected a thriller when Pakistan won the toss? Went on to score 322. Senanayaka 42 off 24. And look at that. Oops. Recovers just in time, Anwar Ali. 87-run partnership broken. That's a record. Previous highest 8-wicket partnership at Sharjah was between Aqib Javed and Salim Malik in 1996. 81 those two did put on. Outstanding stuff. It's Junaid Khan.
He hasn't bowled very well this game so far. He's bowled 5 overs for 42. He picked a wicket, so Pakistan need wicket. He'll bowl a delivery which will get him a wicket. He might bowl a bad ball also. So I think it's the best choice. You can't really go to Bilawal Bhatti at this time.
Prasanna will try to come back for 2. Malinga.
Out. Out. Still out.
Malinga's out. That's very disappointing. His initial reaction was to try and get Prasanna back on strike. And in turn, has found himself short. Good fielding in the deep from Bhatti.
There were never 2 there. It was a wrong effort from these two. Malinga came out to fetch a second one, but a brilliant throw by Bilawal Bhatti right on top of the stumps. And Malinga run out. It's 310 for 9. 5 more deliveries to go.
Suranga Lakmal. Well, what does he do? Prasanna's at the non-striker's end. Does he get him back on strike? Does he get bat on ball? What does he do? Imagine what he's going through at this point.
It was never 2. It was never 2. It was a wrong effort.
That's good cricket. If Sri Lanka are to get home, Sikuge Prasanna needs to be on strike. But the first 2 balls from Junaid have been very good. On the bounce, Malinga took a long time to turn around because he had his mindset on getting Prasanna back on strike. It's got much closer than we expected.
I think Senanaike's wicket was the key. Pakistan needed to break that partnership, and when Senanaike's wicket came, Pakistan start believing that they can win this game.
Well bowled again. Prasanna sends Lakmal back. 2 sixes, we've seen so many, so don't rule it out.
I think it's sensible. I mean, he's the man who can win you the game. So I think it's a wise thing he's done. Denied the single. 3 deliveries. Either he can hit 3 4s or 2 6s. It's up to him.
But whatever he does, we have had a fabulous evening.
Yeah, brilliant. I thought both teams played superb cricket. We saw 100 score today. We saw some brilliant bowling. We didn't really see very good fielding though. A couple of good catches, but overall ground fielding has been poor from both sides.
Mid-off picks him up, so that's it. Pakistan win by 11. Sri Lanka kept fighting all the way, but Pakistan in the end proving to have too much for Sri Lanka.
Well, the last delivery was there to be hit, just couldn't really get the elevation going, couldn't really get under the ball. He wanted to clear that mid-off fielder, but the ball was pretty full. That's why it went straight into the hands of Misbah-ul Haq, who was at mid-off. And that brings the end of this game. Pakistan winning this game by 11 runs. That's the 3rd wicket for Junaid Khan. Easy, comfortable catch for Sharjeel. I beg your pardon. I thought he was Misbah-ul Haq. Misbah was busy just enjoying the moment.
Both teams have dished out a wonderful game of cricket.
Normally it's a low scoring ground, Sharjah, and I think one should give the credit to the groundsman. He prepared such a good pitch. Sri Lanka managed to get 311 at the end. They were short of 11 runs. They started really well. Pereira was 64 of 68 delivery. He looked really good. Dilshan couldn't really get going from there on. He scored 30 of 43 deliveries. Sangakkara, they kept losing wickets at the wrong time. All of them chipped in, but nobody went on to make it big.
That's the difference. 6 bowlers used. Hafiz opened the bowling. It was outstanding. Tanvir did his part, though he's been expensive. But Saeed Ajmal, though he didn't pick up a wicket, he was the difference. So Pakistan, winning the toss, elected to bat first, and what a performance it was from their batsmen. Sharjeel initially, then Hafiz anchoring the innings, and Maqsood also showed what a lot of power he has. Sri Lanka starts all round, but someone needed to get that big one. So Pakistan take the lead in the series. They win by 11 runs. It's good night from here in Sharjah.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports.